Hi, my name is Julia and I want to talk about it. Over the past week, what started as a Swedish hashtag, prataomdet, or talk about it, has spread internationally. The it we're talking about is sex and sexuality and consent and all the things that we're not entirely sure are okay, the gray areas. We talk about our experiences and our fears and the things we wish we could change. Some people seem to think that this is some sort of campaign against Julian Assange, or a crazy feminist man-bashing party, or an attempt to change Swedish or international rape laws. It's none of those things. Yeah, it started with a reflection on some of the reactions to the Assange case, but really it's a movement and a conversation, because that's what we need. We need to talk about it. I mean, we talk a lot about sex, but we don't talk about it. We don't talk about all the assumptions we make about men and women and sexuality and boundaries, and those things can really mess you up. We need to talk about consent and coercion and guilt and all the things that get in the way of communication and can make us do really shitty things. And we talk a lot about the danger of being a woman, about the danger of being raped or assaulted or making foolish decisions or doing stuff you maybe don't really want to do. And I mean, that's important, but we don't talk about the danger of inadvertently becoming a perpetrator. The danger of doing something to or with someone that it turns out they maybe didn't want to do. I don't think that's something that most reasonable people want to do. And we don't talk about women nagging men for sex. We don't talk about sexual violence in same-sex relationships. We don't talk about all the bad things we can do to someone else or to ourselves, the things that can happen because we're not talking to each other. We just assume that we know what's going on, we know what the rules are. I mean, obviously, some of us do talk about these things, but I don't think we as a society talk about them enough. And that's the only way a society can change, is to bring things into the light, say that they're wrong, say that they're bad, say that they're problematic, and try to change them. And we need to change the way we talk about these things. We need to talk about them in general. We need to talk to each other. Maybe it's a pipe dream that one day all sex will only ever be consensual and willing and good sex. But we're not going to get there by shutting up and letting things go along as they always have. We need to talk about it.